Okay, guys, I'm going to take a look at this stock. Went up over 100% today. That's SGOCO Group. It's on the NASDAQ. Big move today. Big upper wick of profit taking. I just want to say before I start this video, I do not know anything about this company. I did not check the news, nothing. I'm strictly looking at the chart. I know nothing else. So this is a completely unbiased opinion right here, just based on technical analysis. So taking a look at the chart. Look, if you look back and you look on this daily, I don't even look at it before. I do everything on the spot, okay? No planning. Take a look on the daily. It was already on a nice uptrend. You had a low, high, higher, low, higher, high. This was a bull flag. Higher, low, another little bull flag, another higher, high. Long, spread out, kind of like a bull flag. If you look on the weekly, it was probably a bull flag. Another higher low, another higher high, another higher low, and obviously a big higher high right here. This is a big squeeze. But you can see the signs of this stock already being on an uptrend. They were already in place. This isn't completely random. This stock was already on an uptrend. It formed a nice base over here. It had a nice falling wedge. This was back in May, April, May. Had a nice falling wedge right there. Bang, that was a signal to buy. You saw the breakout there, breakout gap upwards. Held that area as a support, consolidated, then started a nice uptrend from there. So you see the signs were on the chart, not even factoring in, any news. Now, we already had a big day before, big upper wick of profit taking, big pullback, but there wasn't that much of a volume spike that day. What was the volume that day? 2.85 million. That's not that much. That's a lot more than the regular. It was only 50,000, 100,000, whatever before, which is nothing. Then there was that big 2.85 million day, which still isn't that much volume when you consider it. But today was big, 115 million today. Was 125 million yesterday. I'm guessing a lot of shorts got squeezed, especially with the way this has been playing out, because yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday, forgot what day it was for a second. I'm like, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? I don't even remember. All right. Look at Friday. Big upper wick of profit taking. That means a lot of bears stepped in. They thought they were in the clear. Big volume spike. You would think that would probably be the top normally. And I would have said, I don't know about this. You know, at that point, I wouldn't have said go short, because stocks like this are extremely risky to short. Because it's like you think they're topped out, you think it's ridiculous, and let alone it just goes up another 100% or 200% or whatever. But today it's looking pretty toppy. Another big upper wick of profit taking, another huge volume spike. No lower wick today. Most candles have a little bit of a lower wick and an upper wick. No lower wick today and yesterday. It's quite far from the red line, so that would probably be, since that's a big part of my strategy, that red line that I look at, the 4-day moving average. That's probably the biggest sign that I think there's going to be somewhat of a pullback tomorrow. But I wouldn't be surprised to get a pullback towards that red line. And the red line is all the way at $8.70 right now. I don't think it's going to drop that far. That red line would come up tomorrow because the moving average goes up as the price goes up. So we'll factor in that third candle here. The red line would probably be around that $13, $14 mark. We might get a pullback towards there. Possibly tap it, and that would be a temporary short-term buy area or a short covering area for tomorrow. That's what I would think what would happen. Of course, anything is possible in the stock market world, and it's possible this gaps up again and runs even further to God knows what. The signs of that happening, I would say, let's take a look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart, we got a lower high hour after hour. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We got a little bit of a higher high there, but that's in the aftermarket, so I wouldn't totally trust it. What bears are going to want to see is this to become a bear flag. A pre-market bear flag, pull back towards that next support area. Like I said, right around that $13, $14 mark. That's the next support area that we'd be looking at, and that would be the area to look to cover short positions or to look to enter, I think, for a short-term day or swing trade. Now, if this bear flag is negated and this is our higher low, and this is the support that we're looking at, 1756, that's what we're going to be looking at tomorrow. Is it able to hold this level, 1756? Because this is a clear support area here and around here. If bears break that area, I wouldn't be surprised we see further downside towards that 4-day moving average and this support level on the hourly here. If bears are unable to break that area and the bulls hold it as a support and get a double bottom, we could see further upside. Of course, we get a double bottom and push further upside. So that would be the signs that I'd be looking at. So if I was looking to go bullish, I'd probably try to pick up a trade around there and try to catch that double bottom with a stop loss below. If I was to go bear, maybe go bear, have a stop loss above this hourly high, which is right around that $20 mark. Have a stop loss right around that $20 mark. And that's how you could play bearish. Or you wait for it to break this support, enter bearish, have a stop loss just above, because if it breaks that support and then fakes out to the downside and then shoots up, that would be a bad sign for the bears. Let's take a look on that 4-hour chart. Could be a bull flag on the 4-hour. It cooled off that RSI. Again, now looking at the 4-hour, we want it to hold this red line on the 4-hour. You see how it's just been riding around that red line. That's the 4-period moving average on the 4-hour. Would want to see it hold that line if I was a bull on the 4-hour to see potential follow through. Support, 1835, around that $17 mark as well, as I was mentioning, 1756. Those are the support areas that we're looking at. Resistance, right around that $20 mark. A break of that range could signal the direction. I do think we're going to see a pullback tomorrow. That would be my thought based on the chart. I know nothing else about the company. But again, you know, I'm not the type of guy that would go short into these kind of stocks either. It's very risky because if there is some sort of crazy momentum or some massive short position on it, the thing could squeeze a lot higher. I don't know what the market cap is. Let's take a look at the market cap. SGOCO stock. 2 billion. Pretty big market cap. Not huge, but pretty big market cap. I don't know how much it could squeeze in that case. A decent amount of money needs to come in to push this a lot higher. And you have to remember this already skyrocket. So buying up here is most definitely risky in my opinion. I'm not going to make any suggestions here. Do what you guys think. That's my thoughts based on the support and resistance. Keep an eye on those levels. Thanks for watching. Remember to check out my site, 10baggerstocks.com. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and please press that like button. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Have a nice night.